First to 10, we're learning new details about the terror attack suspects' activity in Houston leading up to the rampage that killed 14 people and injured dozens more in New Orleans. Thank you for joining us this evening at 10. I'm Keith Garvin.
Good evening. I'm Daniela Guzman. KPRC2's Bryce Newberry is live in North Harris County tonight, just outside of the home with what investigators found there. Bryce.
Yeah, Daniela and Keith, the FBI and local law enforcement spent hours going through every room of Shamsud-Din Jabbar's trailer here in North Harris County. Tonight, we've confirmed that they found bomb-making materials inside of that trailer. That's according to a law enforcement source that's been briefed on this investigation. And of course, this is a significant development as we now know that surveillance video in New Orleans showed Jabbar placing improvised explosive devices just before this deadly terrorist attack. Video from inside Shamsud-Din Jabbar's North Harris County trailer shows the remnants of a raid by federal law enforcement hours after they say he acted alone in carrying out a deadly attack in New Orleans.
This was an act of terrorism. It was premeditated and an evil act.
The video shows a workbench is scattered with supplies in one room of his home, including what appears to be a scale. A desk in another room also has random clutter. On his bookshelves, the Holy Bible, the Quran, and a book on Islamic finance. Federal agents worked into Thursday morning at the property on Hugh Road, executing a search warrant where they discovered materials to make bombs. A law enforcement source briefed on the investigation tells KPRC2. Investigators found this blue cooler at an intersection in New Orleans with an IED inside. Jabbar seen placing it on surveillance video about an hour before he barreled down Bourbon Street. He drove a rented truck bearing an ISIS flag, a terrorist group he mentioned in videos posted on Facebook in the hours leading up to the attack.
He originally planned to harm his family and friends, but was concerned the news headlines would not focus on the, quote, war between the believers and the disbelievers, end quote. Additionally, he stated he had joined ISIS before this summer.
Neighbors say he kept to himself and told them he was moving to a furnished place in New Orleans.
All I know, it was a nice, quiet neighbor. Won't bother. I know my kids are handful. They sometimes scream, but he won't be bothered.
But after renting that truck in Houston Monday, a source says the decorated Army veteran went in it to a fast food restaurant off I-45 near 610 around lunchtime and appeared to act normal on video. Now, after such an abnormal act, it's part of a timeline investigators are building leading up to the deadly rampage. And tonight, we do not know exactly what kind of bomb-making materials were found inside of this home, but we did learn from the U.S. Army today that Jabbar deployed to Afghanistan, and during his time in the service, he earned several awards, including Keith and Daniela, for good conduct.
And Bryce, you have some insight in how these investigations go. You just graduated from the FBI Citizens Academy a couple of months ago. How much was ISIS the focus?
Yeah, Daniela, the assistant special agent in charge for counterterrorism here in Houston discussed during Citizens Academy that there is still a lot of concern about violent homegrown extremists as well as ISIS, that the terrorist organization is still recruiting people online. So social media accounts as well as past posts are a really important piece now of linking together this puzzle. You can bet there's a lot of scouring left to do at this point for any and all of Jabbar's online presence. We're live in North Harris County tonight. I'm Bryce Newberry, KPRC 2 News.